Take the gap.
Make it your business.
212, that's the boss we're gonna be. Yeah, yeah. B-O-double-S, that's the boss you're gonna be. Yeah. You gotta take the gap. Yeah. B-O-double-S, that's the boss you're gonna be. Oh yeah.
You know you can. Now get out there and do it.
Brothers and sisters, now you know what you are going to do and how to do it. What can I say? Go out there and do it. Your one-up business training course is going to make you succeed. Just be brave, be confident, believe in yourself.
Today, education is not just a piece of a paper called a certificate. Education today is to empower you to be what you want to be. It is an honor to me to have this opportunity of congratulating you for your success.
Let's hear some other graduates of the course who are now running highly successful and profitable businesses have to say about their achievement. Frank Fredericks is a building contractor operating in Cape Town townships.
I wanted to be more creative. I wanted to do things on my own. I wanted to be my own boss, and I decided to take the gap. I did the course at IBTT, and after that, things really started moving for me. I've got a very unique system that they've trained me in to do the things that will make you successful in your business. That is the gap that I took by saying to myself that the job costing that I learned at IBTT and going out there and pricing your material, pricing your labor, making sure that you can still make a reasonable profit, that's where I took the gap. At the moment, I've got 8 artisans and laborers working for me. They've each got families. They also share in the profits that I make, which is another edge or another gap that I've given them to take. One has got to be patient. You've got to persevere, which is very important. It's no use giving up. It's hard when you start, but it's nice when you end up at the end of the day. If you think what I have done by having 8 people in my employ, putting things back into the community, if all of you people would go out there and do the same, just imagine what it would do for this new South Africa.
If you want to be like Frank and be a success, use your new taught skills and your business will be best. You know that's what you want, and there's one way to go, and that's to take your gap and go for it. Go for it. You gotta take your gap and go for it.
My message to you is this. You have done it, but you must know that it's not for you alone. To me today, you are a candle on the top of the table that has light, and you must make it a point that the light that you are today on the table goes down to your brothers and sisters down there who are still in the darkness.
Busi Khumalo runs a highly successful and a very popular English-only creche in Soweto. She has created employment for 2 other teachers and a cook. The little ones just love her, and she loves them.
I can't imagine myself doing any other thing. This is the only thing that I feel I'm good at, in loving kids and teaching kids. So there's just no other job that could take my job except teaching kids. I started alone, but now I've got about 3 other people, the staff. I've got the cook, the helper who's helping us with cooking. I've got 2 other teachers who are educated, actually who are qualified, who studied education and childcare. So this helps promote the standard of the creche, I'd say, because they know what is supposed to be done, and most of all, I found that they've got the same qualities which I needed. They had love, and they're so sweet for kids, you understand? They understood the kids, and they knew what was needed. Ulwazi la lento yenzayo nokubekezela yiko kwenza ukuthi umuntu aphumelele kuko konke akwenzayo. Nothando yiko okwenza ukuthi kubumbe umuntu emsebenzini wakhe awenzayo.
To start won't be easy, but just take heed. With courage and hope, you will definitely succeed. You know what you want, and there's one way to go, and that's to take the gap and go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
That's the boss you're gonna be.
You got to take your gap and go for it.
Now that you have started with your career, go on. Don't stop. Fulfill your ambitions. I know the fact that you were able to go up to the level in which you are is because you have a vision. You are looking forward for something more.
Elias Pilan is an expert photographer who has a studio and a photographic shop in Hillbrow, Johannesburg. Although Elias has been a highly creative photographer for many years, it was the Trident One-Up business course that made him the professional that he is today.
One has to start somewhere. One has to have a vision. One has to have a goal. Because if you don't have a vision, you don't have a goal, then you can't start. To start with, you've got to know what you want to do before you can start doing something. And then from there, you've got to follow your dreams. Without determination, you can't do it. Without a will, you can't do it. You must have a strong willpower for anything you do. You've got to be creative. You've got to compete. See that somebody is doing this and the other one is doing this. They don't do this. So you've got to do what they are not doing, or you've got to do it better. Before I started with IBTT, the way I used to run business, it was unprofessional in the sense that I didn't record anything. The money I spent, or whatever I buy, or whatever I gain or lose, I didn't know whether I'm gaining or losing. It was just a matter of just operating, doing the business, you see. I didn't know at least how much have I made, let's say within a week's time or a day's time. I was just to take the money, and at the same time, that money, I didn't know that I've got to have a special money or a separate money for my business or for my wages or salary, whatever. It was just one thing. I used to say, this is my money and it ends there. Whenever I spend it, I didn't care how I spend it. I've got a direction now. I know where I'm going. I'd like to have a really big studio. For the fact that I've been long in this field, I don't see that I can do away from it.
You've got the education, the knowledge and the skills. Now show determination, you'll get cash in your tills. If that's what you want, there's one way to go, and that's to take your gap and go for it. Go for it.
B-O-double-S.
Go for it.
That's the boss you're gonna be.
You gotta take that gap and go for it.
Margaret Plakis has the only butchery in Makaya, Khayelitsha, Cape Town. Her closest competitors are in Mitchell's Plain, about 10 kilometers away. It would never have occurred to her to start a butchery if she hadn't taken the Trident Township MBA at IBTT in Cape Town.
I like selling. I like talking to the people. I know how to organize my clients. I know how to talk to the clients. That is straight from school. Then from school, I used to work for a doctor. So I know how to talk to the patient. I know how to approach the people. So that's why I said to myself, I like business more than anything. And I know business, it's the way to success. I did study it before I go to IBTT, but I didn't know what must I do. Like IBTT teach me how to run the business, how to take the stock, how to investigate. When I see that something is stuck in my shop, I know what to do. By that, I know where do I buy my stock. I know how to price my stock. And then from there, I have to make the specials so that my stock is going. The only thing that a person needs is a confidence. You must be confident for whatever you do. You must say to yourself, I'm going to win. I'm going to do it. If you've got that word, just do it. Start it now.
Think I'm going to win, then set out to do it, and then you will win, and you really will do it.
If you've got that attitude, then there's one way to go, and that's to take your gap and go for it.
Go for it.
B-O-double-S. Go for it.
That's the boss you're gonna be.
You got to take the gap and go for it.
Don't be afraid.
your gap. B-O-double-S.
Take that
That's
gap.
the boss you're gonna be. B-O-double-S.
You got to take the gap.
That's the boss you're gonna be.
Listen to him.
B-O-double-S.
You got to take the gap.
That's the boss
The
you're
man
gonna
with a
be.
deep voice.
B-O-double-S. That's the boss you're gonna be.
Take the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Take the gap, take the gap, take the, take the, take the.
You got to take the gap.
Don't be afraid.
That's the gap.
Now take it!
So, go out there. Give it everything you've got. Because, believe me, you've got it. By passing this course, you've already proved it. I'm going to leave you with the final word of encouragement from one of the finest mothers of our nation, Albertina Sisulu.
Go. The people will encourage you whenever you want help. You will get help. Hence, we can see that you have initiative. You can do more